Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 6. My apologies for not having this up on Sunday night and early this morning. I was a little bit behind and a little confused about the days. I know that today is President's Day. At my school, we still have school. We have things called rodeo days, but for some of you, you probably do not have any school at all. So it's a little confusing. But I'm on right here. I'll be in. This is online right now, and I'm hoping that this will be helpful for all of you for week number 6. Week number 6 is getting you prepared for seeing more notation on different spots of the staff. And as you see right here in the red, it says, please write 4 measures of music using the symbols this, the rest. And remember, that's also with in place of the lightning bolt type of rest. And placing the quarter note, which is what this is, the symbol, on the note C through G in 4/4 time. All right? So when you place this together, when you're working on Finale Notepad, you would use those symbols on these type pitches. So I'm going to bring up my Finale Notepad right here. And remember, it's coming up very, very odd where everything is stacked on top of each other. So I'm going to try to move some things around here. I'm sure that all of you have this option too when you have this for your version as well, using the same version you are. The problem with everything being stacked is that it gives you very little room to work, and you can actually move some things around to make it work for you much better. And in this case, it gives us more space up here. Now I'm going to go ahead and view this a little larger too. You can see how I'm doing this. I'm going to go up to 100%. I guess this is 100%. Let me move it up to 200, see what happens here. Ooh, that's very big, but that's okay. We'll just leave it at that size and we'll go from there. Now, the interesting thing about this is we're going to be using these notes here and these symbols right here. All right, and it says you need to do them on C, D, E, F, and G. So I'm going to show you what C, D, E, F, and G I'd like for you to work on. It would be this is C, this is D, this is E, this is F, and this is G. All right, and this doesn't mean that you have to do this at the beginning, but you can if you want to. All right, but these are the 5 notes you'll be working with. So your job is to mix using these 5 notes and this symbol here in 4/4 time. So what you want is something, whoops, that's not it. And mix the symbols over and over so that you have measures of music. All right. Now granted, you probably won't have anything that sounds like much of a song, but it's something that you can play around with, and you can see how this automatically goes into groups of 4 beats. These are the notes, the bottom number 4, meaning that this kind of note, the quarter note, gets 1 beat. So within this measure, you can only have 4 beats. So this is 1 beat, 2 beats, 3 beats, 4 beats, and know that the quarter rest also gets 1 beat. You can see them in groups of 4. And there's so many different combinations you can use now. Now that you can place them in 5 different places, you can use the same rhythm but have different notes all over the place. Like for example, here's the same rhythm here, but I'm going to make it different. I'm going to try this, 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 and this. It's the same rhythm. See, you have 4 notes, and you have 4 notes here, but they're on different places. So the combinations are so many. So anyway, that's what your assignment is for this week. Remember to you click on the A, and for the entries that you do per day. Remember, this is 1 measure, 2, 3, 4 measures. Actually, these 2 don't count. These are just to show us what the 5 notes are. But like you would say 1, 2, 3, and there'd be 1 more, making 4. And then you place your date right here. So today's date would be 2/15/2010. And then the next 4, you place another one, and all you do is to hit the A or click on the A, and then place that little cursor with the next one. For example, that this would be the end of today's. If I put another measure, and here would be the beginning of a new one. So I would be 2/16/2010. Now, something to keep in mind, if you start working on this and the measures change, this will stay in place. So what happens then is that if the measures change around and this stays around, you're going to have to move this. So if you hold the little crosshairs over that box and push and hold down the left mouse button, you can move this wherever you want to move it to. So these are fully adjustable. Now, to make sure that those boxes come up so you can see them, you have to make sure that A is clicked. All right. When it's not clicked, when you're doing something else, the little boxes disappear. For example, I'm doing rest, or if I do notes over here, you'll see the little boxes aren't there. To move this around, you have to click on the A to make those little boxes appear, and then you can hold the mouse button. You can move wherever you want. Or if you want to change it, you can, I think if you just hold it on to, no, I guess that's not. I think you have to click on the box itself. You double click on it, and then the box, yeah, that's it. And then the whole box you can change. Okay, just another option that you might want to work around with, play with, and so on. And I think everything should be good with that. You might want to try playing around and listening to what you just created. For example, I'm going to go ahead and rewind this and play this one time through, just so you can hear everything. It'll play these 5 notes and everything all the way through here. Listen to what you create, because it's something that it might spur a little bit of creative interest. Maybe you want something to sound a certain way. All right, but let's see. We're going to go ahead and play this. I'll put the microphone by the speaker so you can hear this better. Sorry about that. And there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. Okay, so if there are any questions, please make sure that you go to the bottom of this page on week number 6, and you can give me an email, or you can even call at this number to get a hold of me. I'm usually available between 3 and 4 every day, except for days that I do illuminate, which are Mondays and Wednesdays. But in this case, for this week, I'm doing Wednesday and Friday. Or you can email me by clicking right here, or you can email me by going to the IQ Arizona email address. All right. Also, here is a place that you can visit just to have some fun with some musical items and things that you've been working on. The Music Tech Teacher link, this works, and it says quizzes and games. There are some things that they ask you that gives you a little bit of practice on knowing some things on musical items and terms, fundamentals, that type of thing. Some of them are kind of fun. Some of them are a little bit silly, but for the most part, they are useful. All right. And finally, there is a song right here. Like I said in previous weeks, if you have a keyboard, or if you would like to practice with those 5 notes, knowing how they are all worked in, the 5 that we are going to work with this week, this song here uses the first 4. It's called Sleeping Ships. It works from C to F. All right, and once you have it open, if you want to hear how it sounds, all you have to do is click right here. You can kind of follow the notes along. All right. Well, I hope you have a good week, and like I said, if there are questions, contact me, and I'll hope to hear from you during the Illuminate sessions. Bye-bye.